Good luck. Travel safe. Go!
Come on, Dad. Let's go.
All right, in just over a week, The Amazing Race is back, and this season, some contestants from the past are looking for redemption. The Amazing Race's host, Phil Kogan, is with us in studio this morning. Now, you're excited about a new season and about your new movie called The Ride. But first, let's talk about The Amazing Race. Now, it's called Unfinished Business.
Right.
What does that mean?
Teams that lost their passports, got lost at a really bad moment. Some of them actually took a really inconvenient pee break just before the pit stop and got eliminated. So teams that need to come back and settle a few scores, and we're giving them a second chance, and we're calling it unfinished business. They're the most captivating teams we've had in the last few years.
Do you think they learned from their mistakes the first time around?
One would hope so.
Yes.
Although, you know, when people make mistakes, they tend to make the same mistakes over and over again.
Well, a little foreshadowing. I like it.
Makes for good TV.
Now, who are some of the teams that we're going to be seeing again?
Well, the Cowboys, probably one of the most popular teams ever. The Globetrotters, who everybody seems to love. They got a penalty, 4-hour penalty in the Czech Republic the last time they were on. Kent and Vixen, who are the Goths, totally unique team. Gary and Mallory, who last season came back, father and daughter team. Margie and Luke. Luke, who is deaf, is the first deaf person that we've ever had on the show. Very dynamic. Keisha and Jen, who took the unfortunate pee break. We've got a great cast. We've got a really good cast.
Who's your favorite? Can you pick a favorite?
Well, I think you know, one of my favorite teams has always been the Cowboys. I just love the fact that they want to run the race in their cowboy hats. It just seems kind of like a cool idea to me.
Yes, it does.
And they're just the nicest guys. And but there's a lot of teams to like this season, and there's a lot of competition. You know, when you get a second chance to come back and win the Amazing Race after you've made some pretty silly mistakes, you don't want to make the same mistakes twice. So.
And it's $1 million at stake.
It is $1 million, and you get to see the world again. And more than the $1 million, it's like the longer you stay in the race, the more countries you get to see.
Now, you took a little bike ride recently.
A little bike ride.
A little bike ride?
Oh, if you want to call it a little bike ride.
It's called The Ride, and
yes.
You went from, is it Los Angeles to New York? Is that correct?
Los Angeles to New York. I was having working on a documentary about turning 40. It kind of got a bit depressing. So I decided that I would do a charitable cause, and I took a ride across America, and we raised over $500,000, and took about 40 days. I went with my dad, and now with Regal Cinemas, we're going on a 10-city tour across the country and sharing it with as many people as we can. Very good, and you shared it with us last night. Packed house in Minneapolis, and great people. So thank you to everybody who turned up, because it was really great. We had a little event afterwards, and people came to meet me. Huge race fans here.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
was nice, yeah. But it was, this last night, yeah, we had this packed house. It was absolutely perfect. What happened was Minneapolis sold out, so Regal Theaters gave us a bigger theater, and then that sold out. So it was all good. I noticed I was wearing the same sweater last night. I do want to let you know that I did.
You had 2 of those sweaters, is what you're
No,
saying.
I went home last night, and I did get 4 hours sleep, and
very good.
And I put the sweater back on. It's cold here, so, you know.
Well,
I mean, in a nice way.
Well, and Minnesota nice, that's what we call it.
Yeah, well, it's you know, you've maintained that Christmas spirit all the way through to February.
That's right. Well, we appreciate you getting up early, bearing the cold with us. I know you're from New Zealand originally.
Yes. So. What does that mean? We can't get up in the cold?
Well, you tell me. You're having to do it right now.
No, we're good.
All right, you can see Phil and the premiere of The Amazing Race, Unfinished Business, Sunday night, February 20th at 7 p.m. right here on WCCO. Mike and Angela.
Excellent. Thanks, Natalie.